Alright, so I'm back again with another video for you guys, and today I'm breaking down something further like I said I would do in a previous video, and that is polarities. So I'm basically going to break down into further detail what polarities are. So we're going to jump right into this video. It's going to be real quick, I swear. But anyway, so everything in life is dual, and everything has its opposites and differences, but these differences are a matter of degree. So if you don't take anything away from this video, know that opposites are a matter of degrees. Opposites are identical in nature, but there's a degrees in which things change into what they are. I'm going to show you that in a second, or break that down in a second. I'm basically going to give a few examples of what I mean here. So when it comes to spirit and matter, the physical and the non-seen, it's basically a difference in vibration, which breaks down into degrees. So when it comes to like hot and cold on a thermometer, it's like, what is the point in which hot becomes cold? Because it's just a matter of degrees, although hot and cold are different polarities, or different on a scale of polarities. So what is the point in which hot becomes cold? Because to some person, 32 degrees could not be cold, and to most that's what freezing is. But to some, hot could be 60 degrees, and to some, hot could be 100 degrees. So it's a matter of perspective as well, but when it comes to polarities, it just goes down in different degrees. So when you get to a certain temperature or degree of temperature, if you will, if we're using temperature as an example, then what is that point in which hot becomes cold? Because there is no say-so in what that is. The same thing with light and dark. You know, you have brightness and shadiness, but like on a scale of light to dark, it's only degrees. So basically, if light was to dim out into darkness, what is the point in which that light became dark, and the point in which that darkness became light? There is no this or that. It's just all one thing. Everything's just one thing. So dual is basically one, but it's a matter of degrees in between each side of the perspective, or polarities. You know what I mean? And again, with noise and quietness, something can be like, what's the point in which something that's so quiet can become loud? If it's fading from quiet to loudness, what is that point in which that quietness becomes loud, like a crescendo? You know what I mean? So it's like, there is no quiet and noisy, because it's all one thing. It's just a matter of steps in between. It's the same thing with many things. You know, I'm only breaking down a few here, but it's like positive, negative, good, bad, hard, soft, fear, courage. You know, all these different things are just matters of degrees in between, which create the polarities. So like I said, breaking this back down from the beginning, there is no separation really in the two. It's all one thing, but everything is dual in a sense. So like tall, short, someone could be tall to someone, but another person might look at that person as short, because it's just steps, and these degrees would be inches in height. So you can really break this down to anything. It's just a matter of degrees in between each one. So polarities really don't exist in a sense, but they only exist because of degrees and differences in degrees. Now some of these polarities can be transmuted, like when it comes to emotions like love, hate, fear, courage, good, bad, positive, negative. You can transmute some of these polarities through the degrees. You know, others like temperature or light and darkness, those have to be done on their own. Can't really control the temperature outside, or we can't really control the light that the earth gives or the sun and moon give. So but you can do a temperature experiment, you know, in a lab or whatever, or on the stove or whatever. But you can do an experiment with a light bulb and all that too, to show, you know, the dimness and the brightness of light, and how that is just basically a matter of degrees, and there is no set point in which stuff is light and which stuff is darkness. Because to some, the darkness is the light and the light is the darkness. And that's a whole nother topic, but anyway. But yeah, that's it for today. That was just a quick, simple video I wanted to break down, because I said I would in a previous video. And I hope you enjoyed that quick message. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And until next time, peace and love.